So welcome to another instalment of Just Ask Jess. The question I had this morning is a little different, so we've had change the last couple of times. This morning I got emailed a different question, and the person was asking me, so their question was, my boss is a micromanager, what do I do about that? Which I think is a really interesting question, because I think it's a challenge that a lot of people face when they're figuring out working with their boss. The first thing I'd say is assume good intention. And what I mean by that is your boss doesn't wake up in the morning and think, haha, today I'm going to go and micromanage my people. I'm going to make them frustrated by the amount of time I'm spending looking over their shoulder. That's absolutely not what they wake up doing. So whatever it is that they're doing for a good reason. Maybe it's because they want to have a certain amount of control over information. Maybe they're worried about the level of risk in something. Maybe they have a big driver for accuracy. None of those things are meant negatively towards you, but the impact of what they're doing is having that effect on you. So the first thing to think about is, it can be really frustrating when you're in that place. Just remember, this person's not doing it on purpose to do something negative towards you. They have a really good intention in mind. Right? So that can help you maintain your calm in those situations. Secondly, write down some examples. So get really clear on what exactly is it they're doing that for you feels like micromanaging and why. Because it's likely, back to the good intention part, for them, those are normal, sensible actions that a manager should take. I should be checking that. I should be seeing that beforehand. I need to make sure that's done accurately. It's just a different level than the one that you would be comfortable with. So track over a couple of weeks some examples of where they've done specific things and what the impact on you has been. Now, that doesn't mean saying things like, well, you were picky, because that's a judgment. We don't use that type of language. But I notice that when I'm doing this report, you tend to want to stand over my shoulder and look at the numbers as I'm going along. Can you talk to me about why that is? Right? So again, you're trying to get back to what is the driver behind the behaviour that for you feels like micromanaging. And then it's about having a conversation. So first of all, you've got to want to have it, because it's not always an easy conversation to have with your leader. So, you've got to be in a place where what they're doing is having enough of an impact on you that you want to have a conversation about it. So get clear on that first. And then sit down, but you need to be calm when you have the conversation. Go back to the intention piece. You need to be talking about facts and observation. So here's what I've noticed. I've noticed that when we're working on these things, you tend to need more checkpoints with me. And it's not about criticising that person for micromanaging you, because that's genuinely not their intention. It's about understanding what they're trying to get by doing that with you, and how you can meet that need in a way that doesn't affect you in the same way. So explore with them, what are you trying to do? What information do you need? What is it that concerns you about that? How can I help you feel more equipped? How can I help you be more confident? Would it help if we did checkpoints? So rather than telling them not to micromanage you, brainstorm ideas or solutions that help get them to where they want to be. That all sounds very simple on the surface, and I know that can often leave people with a big knot in their stomach around, oh, this is a conversation I have to have. So please don't sit there feeling like you're on your own. If you need to have a conversation and you want to role play it quickly with somebody, or you want to get some advice on a particular situation, we do that all the time. Please just reach out to us. You can email us at contact@e3.ca, and we'll do what we can to help. So, but just remember, nobody micromanages you on purpose. They're really trying to do something good. So it's about figuring out a way that works for both of you. So that's it for today. Please send me your questions through to Just Ask Jess. And like I said, reach out to us anytime. Thanks.